Going over to the Cultural Pod podcast, you have the comment section without Brett Cooper and with Reagan, which some people call Timu Brett Cooper, continuing to have more and more bots, apparently, which I can't help but wonder, why are all these bots popping up more and more, all while their views are dropping and the ratings are dropping. But the Daily Wire has not given up yet. They're still sticking with Reagan for now. Although, again, the views are crashing and the comments are mostly vitriol. Well, again, there are a couple positive comments, some by real people, believe it or not. I did some deep digging for this investigation, but a lot of them, yeah, spoiler alert, not so much. Now, we'll listen to her for a New York Minute. Perhaps the Daily Wire is going in a new direction. They're going to let her do her own thing. She's not going to copy Brett's mannerisms or her tone of voice or the background. Oh, wait. Well, it looks like the same studio. They even I wonder if they even let her bring her own cup to work, or if she has to use the same coffee mug that Brett used back in the day, which I wouldn't recommend just for sanitary reasons. I know you can wash it in the dishwasher, but still, there's something weird about that, right? Like if you go to work, you wouldn't let someone borrow your coffee mug. To me, that's just weird. But nevertheless, let's hear what she has to say.
Fish that went viral over the weekend. But before I even show you that fish, the aquatic news.
I'll be damned, she does have a new cup. Look at that.
Started actually with another video of a man getting eaten by a whale.
Something very familiar about all this.
And then released, of course. But just watch this video because it's so insane. Apparently, also, this was the guy's dad filming this. It's so casual. I still, want to confirm that this is not AI because the camera and the lack of screaming is like, what's going on? It's like he knew, okay, any second now it's just gonna take me in. No scream, nothing is, that's why I don't understand this footage. So if this all comes out to be AI in the future, I'm giving the
Nope, not really. Still the same mannerisms, same voice tone, and enunciation patterns of Brett. But she's hanging in there. They've got, 18,000 views in the first 24 hours and 1,000 likes, which, yeah, we thought it was bad when she was getting 30,000 views per video. And Brett Cooper's getting between 1 and 2 million views per video, which, yeah, I think it's a pretty cut clear. She's also, the comment section is now down to 3.92 million subscribers. They've lost nearly 1 million since this whole debacle has begun, which is, not great. Now, going to the comment section, which is where the real fun is, you have to scroll for quite some time. But one of the first ones I noticed, and again, I'll use Movie Magic to put this in post-production on the screen, here, or here, somewhere in there, or perhaps I'll just plaster it all over my face. One of the first comments comes from someone by the name of Gia G, which, yes, Gia G, just the name sounds suspicious because, well, her name is Gia, J-I-A-G, and is a busty white gal, and her profile is, hey, hit me up, let's have fun. And the URL is tinyurl.com/mylink. Spoiler alert, it's a trash website. Interestingly enough, this is the same thing we saw a couple weeks ago. The same tinyurl.com. Now, the reason it's important, because again, this is not like a comment that got 0 likes. Gia GA10, she's one of the top comments on this video. It got 31 likes, and her comment was simply this: "This is so cool. You're crushing it. Keep sharing more," which are nice words and accolades. However, the most bland copy-paste comment on the planet that can apply to pretty much every video ever made since the dawn of time. Basically. So that's why I'm a little suspicious of fake comment number 1. Now, fake comment number 2 comes from an even weirder name, which, again, that's saying something. It's coming from me. Topping. So, I don't have much of a soapbox to stand on or much ground to stand on. Now, this one I did actually find just from scrolling. And, I gotta fix the Zoom one of these days. She got 46 likes. Well, I say allegedly she. It's most likely a bot. And in this one, I'll put on the screen Movie Magic. And this is from Zufia Volasanova, which, hilariously enough, I don't actually usually try to butcher names with the enunciations or lack of pronunciations. I'm not trying to. Zufia, which sounds fancy. Zufia Vlasasova. Sounds like a Swedish drink. Her first name is Zulfia, And then last name is Vlasova. Vlasova? Or is that Russian? Zuvia Zaslova. Koloshnikov. That's the only word I know is Koloshnikov. No, I'm kidding. I know many words. And this is another very attractive woman. She's wearing a bathing suit, which I don't know how many people do that on their actual profile pictures. But yeah, she says, quote, "You've earned all the praise for this. Stay humble." Yeah. Again, another bland. Again, it's important because it's one of the top comments. Got 46 likes. And yet, that's also a comment that can be applied to anyone. Go to her actual profile on the YouTube, and Zufia Zafisova, her description is, "I love talking, text me." She does have 5 subscribers, though. She has something going for her. She loves to talk. Text me. What is this, 1998? Who texts anymore? Everyone nowadays that I know uses a good old mail. Just write a letter and gets to someone eventually. It's much more exciting. Anything could happen. It might not even get to the person. Much more interesting than a rudimentary text message. But nevertheless, she has the same URL. Again, tinyurl/contact link 243. Yeah. So that's fake comment number 2. Now, number 3, pulling her up. This comes from, her name is Greta Ailman. Another very attractive, busty woman. Which again, red flag number, that's the biggest red flag of all. Attractive women rarely speak online for free. I was actually, in the past year, 2 years I've been doing this. I got one nice compliment from a female fan who did have an attractive profile picture, and I appreciate that. Made my day. Actually looked at her profile, and the profile wasn't created overnight, and it wasn't tinyurl.com. So that was a real positive comment out of 2 years. And yet, most of the comments on the Reagan show, or some people call it the Temu Brett Cooper show, but in all seriousness, the comment section, they're all the same gal. So in this case, it's a busty gal in a bikini. Her name is Greta, Ailman, which at least is a more normal name. And she has the pointy emoji and featured, again, this is on her YouTube page, hashtag Greta, GRETTA-ALEMAN. She has 1 subscriber. And her featured, if you go to her profile, is called Top Girls, which are not related to me. It's not like Toppings Girls. There's Top Girls, which, yeah, that is a weird name. Again, that's kind of for me. And that has 253 subscribers, and that is simply, they chopped off the face. It's literally just a picture of the bust of the gal. That person does have 283 subscribers. And they're having a huge subscriber rate growth. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Maybe after after I've already done 532 episodes, maybe at the 600th episode, to entice more viewers, I will unbutton the second button of my button-up shirt. I mean, from day one, I've had the top button undone. Perhaps some a little too casual for some. I understand that. A little out there, so to say. But maybe after a couple hundred episodes, I will unbutton the second top button. Perhaps. Don't get too excited, folks. Now, Greta Ailman and her alleged comment, let's see here. She says, quote, "Your channel is a real find. The quality of the videos and the representation of information is top notch. Thank you so much for your hard work." Another big red flag, emojis. Unless someone's in love with you, they're not sending you 1, yet alone 3 emojis. Going overboard here. And she says, "Thank you so much for your hard work." And it's the bicycle emoji, which I don't think Reagan goes on a bicycle. At least she never does in the show. And the bow emoji, which, unless you're buying a new car, I never really see a big bow in the real world. And then a black circle, which perhaps just emotionally that signifies the channel, the comment section becoming empty and vacuous. I'm reading too much into this. But that did get 6 likes. Again, one of the other top comments there. Now, fake profile number 4 comes from, again, another very attractive woman, Christina Giddy, with 1 subscriber. And again, the pointing down emoji in her profile, her hashtag is Christina Gidney -P3X. She also has 1 subscriber. The suspicious thing is, look at what the top feature is. It's the same girl, Top Girls, with 284 subscribers. Which, again, the Daily Wire is a conservative media company. They don't have promiscuous women. They don't have, it's a nice way of keeping this family friendly. They do not have women of the night who are probably fans of the company and are posting. These aren't authentic, real gals. And again, they have the same tinyurl.org.com, whatever. They wish it was .org, save some money on taxes. But yeah, so Christina Giddy. And her comment, because fake comment number 4, she says, quote, Your videos always stand out for their quality and originality. Thank you for your contribution. Thumbs up emoji, peace emoji, and exploding emoji. It's a lot of emojis. Your originality. It's just Brett Cooper, but with a new gal. So that's why you know this is a BS comment. Your originality. No, not at all. And this did get only 2 likes, but infinitely more than 0, which some of my videos get. So statistically speaking, an infinite amount of likes in comparison. So another comment there. Now, go to fake comment number 5. And again, this is probably gonna be one of the last ones as we add more. This is yet another one called hashtag. This one's called hashtag Sheldon Thorstenson. And that is simply a picture of a gal. It looks like a Fruit and Loom commercial from the 1990s, where it's the bottom part. And her name is Check Bio. You have the hashtag, but like the name is Check Bio. And F- for grammar. I don't know why this annoys me. It's not BIO, it's BI0, which also looks aesthetically ridiculous. I don't know why that bugs me as well. And her subscriber, and again, it's that same check below, is Alice McDonald, which is an attractive woman with 58 subscribers. And I don't think she's real either. Now, going to, well, see here, comment number 5. Theldon Thrishnishishajan? Again, not, oh, okay, in that case, I was trying to butcher the pronunciation. She says, quote, I showed this video to my boss, and now we have a new way to spend our breaks. Laughter together. Cherry emoji? I can only suspect you're drinking, what is it, Shirley Temple margaritas? Which, it's mostly empty calories. It's mostly corn syrup, if I recall from my youth, which I'm man enough to admit, I did have those growing up as a child. We went to a fancy restaurant every once in a while as a family. Okay, Shirley Temple. That was fancy. That was pinky high fancy back in the day. Which again is just, I believe, 7-Up or Sprite, and then about 500 calories in corn syrup, and then a cherry. Which, yeah, definitely not healthy, but tasted good back then. Now, again, now going to that URL, also the suspicious profile. Let's see here. The URL is, let's see here. Pull it up on the screen. In theory, boom, right on the screen there. Go to the tinyurl.com. It's and again, try to keep this moderately family friendly. It's a website with, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 gals at the top. It says like, well, allegedly, they don't know your information. It says like, you match with this girl. And then it says, how do I keep this friendly? Welcome to the platform where we value healthy love and adult activity relationships. Without falling into the meaningless romanticism or rabid lust, take our short quiz to discover your perfect match. Which again, no. A lot of people make fun of the Daily Wire and they'll say they're not really conservative, that there's a debate that in and of itself. Like, if anything, they would do like ChristianMingle.com, which ironically, you know, it's owned by the same company, Tinder. Everything's owned by Match.com these days, realistically. The only competitor, I think, is the Facebook. And technically, Bumble's still independent somehow. They have 18 people on the platform still. I'm on there. 19 people, okay. And yeah, it's so all these guys have the same, you know, tinyurl.com, and it goes to this website where it's just, it's a BS. And again, they're all the nice comments on here. And again, statistically speaking, just physically speaking, I don't see how the comment section can pull out this nosedive. Now, interestingly enough, the Daily Wire doesn't seem to be spending any money on marketing, which is why I'm so suspicious they're going to do a sale or acquisition to a bigger company. Their co-founder, Jeremy Boring, has hinted they'd be a good fit for Fox in the past, but I see this because usually when you talk about, well, anything, your phone will hear it and, you know, you'll see advertisements the next day. I was talking about a mechanical keyboard for a while. That's half the ads I have. And just for spite, I'm not buying a new one. The old one works just fine. But I was talking about it with a friend. And I talk about the Daily Wire a lot. I think they have some exceptional personalities, too. Don't get me wrong. Matt Walsh makes some hilarious documentaries. They're awesome. And yet, I've not seen a single advertisement about the Daily Wire, which, and again, they're worth $1 billion valuation. They get about $200 million in terms of recurring revenue, and they have budget to spend. And how am I not seeing any ads? So that's why I'm suspicious. Are they pulling the plug on marketing in general? I mean, they're down to getting like 15 to 20,000 views per video, which physically speaking, that's a loss for the company. They have 250 employees, made them full time, and they only have 5 to 6 like podcasters or personalities on the show, or you know, who have their own shows. Those have to be knocking it out of the park for them to get an ROI. And you look at the comment section, they're bleeding so many subscribers and so many views. It's estimated the channel per year is making $380,000 per year. Again, that's just an estimate. That's from socialblade.com. But that's still not sustainable from a business perspective. That's probably how much they pay her alone. And they have, producers, they have writers, they have editors, they have social media teams that's putting this out to every platform on the planet. That's a big loss leader, or loss. I don't know if it's really a leader anymore. That's why I'm suspicious. I don't know how long her show could really be sustainable. So we'll see how long it's around. And they seem to be doing some censorship in the comments section. And let me know, do you think, these bots will eventually get rid of it? And do you think they're paying for these bots or just regular spam? It's a little suspicious that, some of them are, pretty positive about the show, where, I've gotten some spam in the past. It's usually about some BS crypto and asking about wallets and keys and bananas. I don't understand. This usually has nothing to do with the video. That's probably the easiest way to spot a bot. So let me know, do you think these are paid bots for positive comments? Do you think it's just a scam to get that, the adult chat thingamajig? Let me know your thoughts, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make sure better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.